There are some new laws on the books about sex on college campuses in this state. It used to be that no meant no.
But now lawmakers are taking consensual sex to a new legal level. Bob Wilson joins us live from the Capitol to explain. Bob?
Yeah, you know, as the minutes ticked down last night to the final session in a regular season at the Capitol, they passed a bill in the House saying no means no is not enough. Now they're looking for affirmative consent because they say there are just too many sexual assaults on the college campuses. Do you know anybody who's been sexually assaulted?
I personally do, and they haven't really disclosed it publicly, but it's nice to know that they can come and have me at least as a resource and some of our other friends.
There are lots of stories of sexual assault on campuses across Connecticut, each one personal, each one disturbing. The majority of the victims know their attackers, and they are the stories behind the new law moving forward through the Capitol. It's called affirmative consent.
We already have laws on the books that say campuses must educate about consensual sexual activity. This law actually says here's what affirmative consent means when engaging in sexual activity.
Laura Cordes is the executive director of Connecticut Alliance to End Sexual Violence. She says some of the 30-plus campuses across Connecticut have already made affirmative consent part of their curriculum. UConn passed it back in 2002, and CCSU has implemented it as well. It is a clear set of guidelines that if alcohol is involved or a woman is too scared to say anything, the yes is not implied.
Affirmative consent is clear, active, and voluntary agreement between two individuals to engage in sexual activity.
Now, Cordes has been here to the Capitol to testify in front of lawmakers about this bill because she says it's so important to get it all the way through. She says it is a big deal because it doesn't shift the responsibility. She wants to make that absolutely clear. What it does is it adds to the responsibility. Instead of asking the victim, how did you say no? Now you get to ask both students or both parties, how was yes communicated?
Now we're making sure that we're, with an affirmative consent standard, asking both students, what was it that you said, or how did you communicate with each other?
And if you are a victim of sexual assault, you know anybody who is, and you just want to talk about it, there is a statewide 24-hour hotline. Go to WTNH.com, and we'll connect you to that hotline so you can get help and at least talk about it if you don't feel like reporting it like that woman was saying her friend just didn't feel comfortable. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live at the Capitol, News 8.